So yeah, Tranquil Isle is a lo-fi strategic town builder. Create cozy little settlements on the sun-kissed shores of your very own island paradise. So let me hop over to the game. There we go. Okay. It sounds a bit sci-fi-ish when you open it up. Hey, Browless Bowser, welcome on in. So let's see here. Options. Oh, I like this. Always show tutorial. Let me see. Is that big enough? Because there's also an option to scale the UI. That's actually better. Cursor size. You have different modes for color blindness and color palette. Hold on, can you see this? Yeah, you can. Grasslands, desert, alpine, wayo, valentine, cute, blaze, noir, ooh, complimentary, spooky, lucky, freedom, freedom, trans pride, bi pride, pan pride, NB pride, ace pride, and arrow pride. So I believe you can choose the color palette, or by default it will pick the one that is just best for your island. So that's nice to see. Everything here looks good video wise. We can go with high. Hopefully. It starts at half volume, which we appreciate. And controls we'll do as we get through. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and build an island. Okay, classic mode is a classic roguelite high score based experience. There's a sandbox mode, so you can build freely without resource limitations. Or the classic mode, which is a daily puzzle. Not a daily puzzle, it's a daily seed. So everybody will be playing the same mode. Let's try the classic mode. Ooh. I think I want the one that's got purple in it. And let's do a small map, just so we can get a look. All right, welcome to Tranquil Isle. So, there we go. Okay, you can move with WASD and left thumbstick, or by holding the middle mouse button and moving the mouse. Got it. You can rotate the camera by holding the right mouse button or moving the mouse, or by using Q, E, left arrow, right arrow, up arrow, down arrow, and the right thumbstick. You can also find relevant controls in the bottom corners of the screen. Check there to see the controls for whatever you're currently doing. Yep, fair enough. Look at these pink trees. There we go. Let's get started by placing the heart of your town, the town center. Okay. Okay, so we have to start on this island. Well, let's place the town center there. Okay. So we've reached 10 score, so we get 1 reward. A dock. Ooh, I like a fishing dock. Okay. Place buildings to earn score and unlock more buildings. Build strategically for better buffs and higher scores. As you place buildings, you'll unlock milestones, which let you choose new sets of buildings. Every 7 milestones, you get a new bridge. This lets you unlock a new island. Okay, so these islands are not accessible yet. We have to unlock them. Got it. Also, look at our town center. Oops. A little fountain. Oh, hey, buddy. How you doing? No thoughts, just vibes. I see you. Okay. Buildings can receive buffs or debuffs from adjacent buildings. These are represented by up or down. Each building can buff or debuff adjacent buildings by +1 or -1. Buildings you already placed can still be buffed or debuffed. The first time you place a building, it gets double the buffs from adjacent buildings. This is represented by an orange glow on the preview building. Now build and unlock more to grow your town. The goal is to get as high a score as possible. You can end the game at any time by exiting the menu, and don't worry, your score will be calculated first. Okay, oh, you're kind of stuck in a rock. Are you okay? Oh, you got out of it. Okay. Alright, so... this is a fishing dock. The dock life is perfect for your inner punch-you-in-the-gut sailorman, or if you just love the seagulls. Oh, I love this. When you get close to the shore, it just auto... Oh, that's so neat. Okay. That base score is 8. We don't have any science buildings yet. Oh, we can add trees. So we could add more trees if we wanted. Okay. So when you select a building, you make changes via the menu that pops up. Save this island as a sandbox island. Oh, so if you really just liked the island, you could move this to sandbox mode. Select and click another building to change the connecting path or delete the building, but that's in sandbox mode only, so no deletions when you're playing like game mode. Okay, so let's start with a house. Okay, if we build the house next to our town square. There we are. Okay, we build a house near our town center. It gets +3. So let's do that. Here. Oh, I think also... So is it distance? It must be distance. Okay, so we'll do that there. You can also hide or unhide the interface by pressing H or up on the D-pad. Nice. Hey, Amalia. Hey, Mur. Okay, so you can toggle mode to delete decorations by pressing K or D down on the D-pad and select the decoration. So if we put stuff down, we could take it out. Got it. Okay, so we got a house. What if we build another house? Okay, and then... Oh, if I put the other house here, I get more points. So let's do that. Okay, we hit 35, so we get to select a milestone. A florist and a stable, or a farm and a florist. I guess people need to eat, so we'll do a farm and a florist. Okay, so we now have... Ooh, the houses look different. Is that the first one I made? Or are they just different because... Okay, let's actually build that dock. Okay, so there's a farm or the fishing dock. Oh, none of you like the dock, huh? Okay, so you don't get any bonuses. All right, we're just gonna... What about the farm? Any self-respecting island paradise needs food. True. Okay. I don't want to deforest something. So, I mean, putting the farm near the water seems like an interesting idea. But we have other places we can build the dock. So we'll put the farm here. Okay. And now I guess we'll put the fishing away from the people, maybe a little bit. So that's the industry tab. There we go. Okay, so it automatically creates a pathway. Hey, Bottle Gloom, welcome on in. So let's go ahead and put another fishing dock over here. And that got to our next milestone. Okay, so we can get a fishing dock and a lighthouse, or a farm and a florist. I do like a lighthouse, but we didn't get did we get a florist last time? We didn't. Let's get a florist. Okay, and yeah, look at the people doing their things. Okay, so we can also click on stuff. It provides a space for people to live. The farm is buffed by a blacksmith or a florist, so we should add a florist near the farm, but not another farm. And the fishing dock is buffed by a market or a lighthouse, but the fishing docks shouldn't go near each other. Okay, what are the houses debuffed by? Okay, so houses are debuffed by a quarry, an iron mine, or a trading post. So we really don't want... So you're kind of saying, okay, let me not build the right things near each other. And you sure did come with sheeps. And this possible horse that got stuck in here. Sheeps and pigs. Okay. I'd love to build a florist. Nope, sorry. A florist. Add transient beauty into the lives of your townsfolk. So I think if I put the florist near the farm, it gets a bonus. Oh, can I not put it here? Oh, I see. Oh, the circle being dark means you can't. Okay, so let's do this. Okay. We reached another milestone, so now we'll do a forager. And I see, if you were to put the florist next to the florist, it would drop the rating of the current florist. So it's like, don't build it too close to each other. But if you put one over here, if you put another one over here, it would still buff the farm and maintain the bonus. Okay. Got it. What else did we get? We got... Nope. Okay, a forager. A great low-risk job for your more cowardly townsfolk. Incredible. It's buffed by the forager, the farm, and the lumber mill, the town center, and the house. Okay, but it doesn't like being near... Oh, sorry. It's buffed by the market, but it's debuffed by everything else. So let's try putting you... Oh, wow. You really don't like that there. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Let's hold off on you. I need more milestones to get a bridge to another island, so maybe that's what's up. Okay. I should have gotten a lighthouse. Because, yeah, I only... Okay, so... Right, it just doesn't want to be next to... It's... Okay, so competition is no good. Okay, we can add more trees. We can also... Looks like we can... Oh, we can make roads. Nice. I'm not very good at placing things like that, so I won't. Okay, we don't have any science. Huh. Alright. Hey, Nick. Welcome on in. And thank you for the resub. Did I not hear? I didn't hear my thing go off. I'll have to check that afterwards. Let's see here. I'm at 91 of 120. I assume these rocks aren't... No, the rocks are not a problem. My villagers have clipping powers. So no, not a problem. I think we'll build... So yeah, you just don't want to be near anything. But we do need foragers, so that's fine. We'll do that. Okay, so that puts you there. And then we'll build another fishing dock. Now, you don't like being... You don't like being near other fishing docks. We could just put another florist out here in the middle of nowhere. Oh, no, that's... Oh, more foraging. Actually, that makes more sense. Okay. Unfortunately, now I need to be able to put one more thing down to get one more point. So, do I have space for a farm? I do, but that... No, I don't really have space for a farm. There's no space here. I can't put it over here yet. I need 3 milestones? Oh, this is going to be tough. Unless the markets are very tiny. Okay, so... You don't want to be too close. Let's see here. Alright, we'll put you there. Okay. So we now have the option for a mill and a bakery, or a theater, tavern, and more houses. Let's get more houses, because we can put those in the town center. So we'll be able to build a bridge to an island as soon as we hit a few more resources, a few more milestones. So like, for instance, if I try to place a house here, I need 2 more milestones to unlock another island, and that will let me build a bridge. So... Because I am somebody who is not good at putting stuff in places, I may have doomed myself already, but that's okay. We're going to put more houses around here. Interesting, I'm not... Okay, put more houses down. Houses buff other houses, so we're good with keeping the house at, like, you know... Now, a house is debuffed by, like, industry nearby. But let's put another house... Let's see here. I like that it shows you the score. So you could sort of, like, test your placement to find out, okay, what's really going to get me a high score here? Now, a house doesn't mind being near a farm, which is interesting. Okay. There's a whole theater. Perfect for date nights. I need 2 more points. So let's see here. I appreciate that the theater looks like the globe. That's very clever. There's a tavern. Oh, everybody getting drunk? I don't know that I have room for the tavern. Oh, apparently I do have room for the tavern. This is going to be the jankiest town. They're going to be like, who planned this? I don't know, somebody who was drunk. Okay, now we have options for a lumber mill and a carpenter. Now we have 2 milestones until the next bridge. I'm not sure where they're all gonna go. Where is my stuff gonna go? But that's okay. A lumber mill and a carpenter or a fishing dock. We'll do a lumber mill and a carpenter. You know, like I would like, I mean, there are taverns I would definitely like next door. So that's a whole thing. I also like that as you build them, they build like they connect with little decorations. Oops, there we go. But this is all about placing stuff and then deciding what you can place next to it. That's going to be of, you know, you can think about it in a way of, okay, how would I like my town to be? Or you can think of it in a way of, I need to make the most points, which is really what I need to do. So we have farm, lumber mill, carpenter. Okay, so if we build a lumber mill, the carpenter has to be nearby. So let's build a lumber mill. Okay, if I build it there. Oh, because the lumber mill doesn't like to be near that. Okay, so let's build that there. And then let's see if we can build a carpenter near it. We can. Oop. Okay, we've now reached 185, so let's try getting a mill and a bakery. All right, our island is looking, you know, I'm good with this. Oh wait, what is this? Is this? Oh, okay, a bakery. But we also got a mill, didn't we? Mill turns grain into flour. It's buffed by the farm and it's debuffed by another mill. So let's try putting the mill down. Did I have 2 farms? No, I just have the 1 farm. Well, let's see if we can buff you there. The problem is, I think that the bakery needs to be near a mill, doesn't it? No, okay. It doesn't... Yeah, it must be near a mill. Okay, so in that case... The farm needs this much space. So let's put a mill here. It's all looking a bit messy now, isn't it? Which is fine, let's be honest. Okay, but the bakery is happy to be next to the mill. So it gets a buff, as does the mill. Oh, it's uneven. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Shoot. Uneven surface. I don't think I can... Oh, wait. Aha! There we go. So just keep looking around. Hey, Val. Good morning. Okay. I need to get 10 more points for my next milestone. Do I have any more houses? No. How about a florist? A florist's... Okay, so a florist's base score is 16. So no matter what, if I can put one down, it's going to be good. So let's put the florist here in the middle of nowhere, but it'll get us 18 points. And now we have a bridge. Okay. Bridges connect islands together. It is needed to unlock new islands. So... I feel like this island looks just kind of weird with that depression in it. So I'm like, okay. Okay, so how does a bridge work? We start here. Ugh. No, okay. Oh wow, we can make a big bridge. Like that? Okay, we have connected the islands together. And we also have a theater. We could put the theater... This is like being in, like, Philadelphia and then going over the bridge to Jersey to go to, like, to the arena or something. Let's see here. All right, we have a lumber mill, fishing dock, a mill. So I guess this is about to become some industry over here. And you don't like being next to other lumber mills. Of course you don't. Well, if you're a lumber mill, we're going to put you here. Oh, you know what we should do? This is a new island. We should probably start, first off, by fisheries. Fish. Look at that big old, like, path. Okay, now lumber. Okay, yeah, you don't care about being next to that. Okay. And we'll put another lumber mill over here. And do I... Okay, so... See, here's the problem is the surface here is uneven, so I may have goofed. And unfortunately, when I place something, I cannot unplace it. So, over here, we're not going to be able to put a lot of stuff down. We can obviously put a mill there. But, okay, we can put a theater here, but we don't have enough space for a farm, I suspect. Oh, oh. Oh, oh, I was wrong. Boop. Okay, new milestone. An altar. I mean, I guess. I'm okay with, like, as long as that worship is, you know, like, believing in yourself kind of thing. Okay. The altar. Let your townfolk worship their deity of choice. I love that we can just slap it anywhere. Like, do we make the altar our town center? My gosh. Let's make it the weird altar in the woods. Like, you gotta go out here to the weird stuff. I'm making a very weird religion. But that one thing got me to the next milestone. Oh, a lighthouse. We haven't built a lighthouse yet. Alright, yeah, go worship everybody. Alright, so... Oh, goodness, are you... How did you get out there? It's not safe for you out there. Wait. Whale. It's not safe for you out there. Go back on land, little horsey. Or are you a seahorse? But Okay, so we now got access to a lighthouse. A lighthouse is buffed by a fishing dock. And since this is the island with the weirdness, let's go ahead and put you... Let's put the lighthouse here, and maybe we can build another fishing dock somewhere else. I'm going to push you as far over as I... So this is also playing that, like, gaming the game is put it where it gets the maximum number of points, but also provides that the maximum amount of space. So if I want to build a fishing dock on the other one, so I'll put that there. Do I have another fishing dock? I have two. Okay. Oh, wow. We can sort... Okay, that... I don't know if I like that. That seems a little too high up for a fishing dock, but it is a valid... Oh, because I... Oh, nice. So the fishing dock just like hang... Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I see you. I see you. Boop. Okay. Yeah, good luck getting up and down there, kids. Like... I didn't put a ladder in. I just put a dock. So, all right. I need 10 more points to get to the next milestone. So what do I have available? I have a house. I could put my theater over the river and through the woods. Let's do this. Okay, so we have another altar, another house, another few houses. I guess we should maybe find a... Let's see if we can build some houses over here. Oh, that's perfect. We'll put the altar right in the middle of everything. And then we'll put the houses around it. So you gotta like come into this weird sunken place. Sunken place. To get to the altar. Okay, now let's build some houses. The altar hole. Alright, we're at 346 out of 370, so every little bit will help. Every house near the altar gives it additional, so... And houses like being near other houses. So we'll see if we can build these houses as close to each other as possible. That way, and this is what I should have been doing, is building the houses really close to each other to get that space back. Yeah, if I could build a house on another house, I'd get a lot of points. So let's see here. Yeah, if I could just put that there. Okay, so that is just close enough to get the altar. So the base score of the house is 5. But because I'm near the altar, I get +2. I get another +2 for being next to a house. And because I put the houses really close to each other, I just get close enough to that other house. So I should have been building the suburbs. And that got me my next milestone. Now everybody out there can just complain to each other about property lines. That is none of my business. Fishing dock, lighthouse. That's more houses. Let's just build a weird circle of houses. Like just... Let's make it weird. And by doing this very close ring of houses, I can overlap the bonuses just a little onto each other. Like, I definitely know. I definitely know the pain of your neighbor coming over and saying, well, those are just on our side of the property, so maybe you could not do that. More houses? More houses. More! Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to get next to the lighthouse, so we'll have to try from the other side. Yeah, if you just nudge them right on there. Okay, I think we may be out of house space. Oh, no, we are not out of house space. And this is a night. This one gets like the full, it gets the benefit from the houses on 3 sides. So nice. Oop, nope, come here. Nope. I was there. I had it. There it is. Okay, now I could build a house here and get some... No, okay. This is... Yeah. Alright. All I'm saying is make sure that, make sure that you put out your recyclables and your garbage in the correct bins, or there could be a problem. Just make sure you do that. Otherwise, there could be issues, and we wouldn't want any issues in our happy little village, now would we? It's all for the greater good. Okay, so we can put a tavern in here. A tavern next to the theater, actually, that's bomb. Let's do that. Okay, that'll get me 14 points. Finally, a market, a tailor, and a florist. So we haven't had a market yet. And a tailor. Okay, so... Okay, a market provides a chance for town folks to trade wares and develop the illusion of free will. Wait, what? Wait, what? This game got weird and dark all of a sudden. I don't think I have anywhere that I can put the market, which sadly means that they're in a food desert. Yeah, no, the market is actually too large to fit anywhere. So that's okay. What about a tailor? And yes, if I get a tailor, do I get a tinker? Okay, so the tailor has to be near a market. So it can't, so I have to put a market down. Do I have any more houses? I got some more houses. Oh, and a florist. Maybe let's put a florist over here. Now, a florist likes being near a farm. That's my farm, right? Wait, did I already put a florist out here? No. Ah, there we go. I should have... Oh, well. That's... Once I place something, I can't turn it or move it, so whoops. Alright, I need 15 points for the next milestone, and let's try to get the next milestone. So the numbers on the buildings are the score. Hold on, let me... Yeah. Oh, okay, so right here is what we're trying to get to the next milestone. So the next milestone will be at 495 points. The numbers on the buildings are their scores, and then there are buffs and debuffs from the buildings nearby. So if I wanted to place a house, let's say here, a house's base score is 5. But because it is next to these other 2 houses, it gets a buff. It also, because it's close enough to the altar in town, it gets a buff. So by placing something, it has a base score of 5, but I can add 7 to it by being near all these other buildings. So what So yeah, I may actually just build a house here. Turn it the other way. And now I need 4 points, so I can put a house like anywhere. But what I should do is see if I have... Do I have another, like, fishing post? I do. So, a fishing dock. Now, the reason the number is down here is a fishing dock has a really large radius. It is too close to this fishing dock here. So, I need to move it where it's not near another fishing dock. which isn't going to be easy because these have, like, there's a lot. There is too much. Oh, wait, maybe? Yeah, it's too close to that. I mean, I only need 5 points. Sorry, 4 points, so it doesn't matter. And I could put a mill down. A mill is base score of 6. And if it's near a farm, it gets a +1. So we can just do that and put a mill here. And a mill will be able to have a bakery near it. But so you also look at the circle. The circle is the large radius. So I could put a bakery over there. Okay. So we get another bridge because we hit another milestone, which is great because we now need to connect this other. We need to connect this other island. And then the thing is, this is it. Okay, so now we have a new island to play with. Let's be awful city planners and put our market in the middle of this island. So this is basically Shopping Island. I was going to say, is that my bill payment or my dentist? And now a tailor. We'll put a tailor next to the... So yeah, let's see here. Let's try and get this really tight. Like tiger. Okay, so it can't overlap. I will say the game does have a sandbox mode. So if this is feeling a little too much, which makes total sense. If this is feeling a little too much, you can just go total sandbox and no rules, no restrictions, unlimited resources. We'll put the theater near the market and get a little bonus from the tailor. Build 50 buildings is the achievement I just got. And do I have a... I don't. You know what? We're going to have one rich person who built their house next to the market. And they're... Okay, ooh, a trading post. Nice. And they're so rich, they have their own weird, creepy altar in their own woods. Okay, now what is a trading post? For international trade with the void. It's buffed by the market and the lighthouse. It's debuffed by another trading post. So let's... There we go. Let's put it here and get as much bonus as we can. So they're going to go off somewhere and come back with goods. And yeah, this is... So let's get a nice little aerial view of my weird... I love my houses, just a ring of houses. Which is what I should have started doing over here now that I think about it, because if you build the houses close enough, you can get the overlap. So yeah, so this is Tranquil Isle. It does have tranquil options. Let me be honest. Oops, hold on. I want to go to the menu. Okay, so we're going to end the game and calculate our score. So our base score is 579. We get an average score per building bonus and the number of unique buildings. So that gives us a 26,546 final score. And if we want to save this island as a sandbox, we can do that. We can look at the leaderboard. Oops. Hold on. There we go. I don't know any of these people, so I'm guessing that this is like a global leaderboard. And we'll head back to the menu. So yeah. Tranquil Isle, it's out in the Steam store right now. It is on sale. And again, it has the option of a sandbox mode. So if you want to just build, that's fine. And, you know, oops, sorry. Oh, you create a new save game. You decide what style you want it to be, what size you want it to be, and your island type. Ooh, archipelago? Oh, I see. So a little more space. So yeah, this is your sandbox island. So there's no budget. You know, there's no anything here. But we'll go back to the main menu and head out of this for now. And I'll take a little bit of a break. But yeah, this is Tranquil Isle, available now in the Steam store. I'll pop a link in chat and check it out. If this kind of thing feels calming to you, everything about this game says calm, except the get more points. Put things efficiently, get more points. Cram your civilization in. And then the kind of snarky, sinister descriptions of the buildings, like the illusion of free will with the market. I was like, what's actually going on here? But yeah, it's a god game, but it's very chill. So yeah, Tranquil Isle.